Hallelujah, finally. A little bit of a false start there for some reason. Oh yeah, because YouTube is fighting us tooth and nail to keep our videos from being live. Even though we've met their criteria fully now. Oh well. Welcome back to the show. We got a little bit of news today, but nothing too much besides the state of Utah burning down in flames. I just brought up this page here, John, just to start out, because it's just KUTV's front page on their website. Aviation fuel tanker rolls over on Highway 56 in Beryl and lights a fire. Scroll on down, babe.
Why don't you introduce your guest for any new subscribers?
Introduce my guest? Oh, yeah, we have our co-host back, finally. He's been on a little bit of a hiatus doing fun stuff out there on the East Coast. We won't get into it, but what?
Oh, you'll get the full story once it's all done.
Yeah, once it's all done. But hey, it's nice.
Leaving the drink.
It's nice.
38 more days.
Yeah, hopefully the audio's coming through all right. But yeah, I can't wait for you to be back. It'll be nice to have you here again.
Yeah, if it's not, just let me know, and I can go to the local store. Yeah, I have an audio jack here on the computer, so.
Yeah, you're coming through on my headset just fine, and if it's coming through my headset, then you should. Christy's saying it sounds fine. She's hearing you on the podcast. She's listening to it as well. So scroll on down, babe. So we got that aviation fuel tanker fire that just started. Then we got the human-caused wildfire ignites Ogden, threatening homes near the Mountain Road. And then the Spanish Fork transfer station, the waste transfer station, they just built the new one to get rid of the old one.
The dump? Yeah, the dump.
The transfer station's
on fire.
It's
really nice.
Yeah, it's on fire. I'm guessing a car battery or something. They just barely built the dang thing, and it's on fire.
Yeah, before I left, I was taking some loads to the dump there.
Yeah, I've gone there a few times too. I think it's probably a car battery or something got put in with the regular items, and that may have gotten broken open and started a fire. It doesn't even take a car battery. It can be something small too, like a freaking 9-volt battery. Yeah, AA or 9-volt. So, fire there. Hopefully didn't burn down, because that was my taxpayer dollars, and it's actually quite nice. So.
Oh, hey, how's the Buc-ee's going along there?
It's not. It's gonna be going along, but it's just not yet. But the plans are in place. Buc-ee's is paying for major infrastructure upgrades to like the sewer lines there and the roads right there. But it's
y'all need Buc-ee's, man.
Yeah, I can't wait for us to get Buc-ee's.
It's a lifesaver, bro.
What's funny is when I was where you were at, and then when I was where you were at, and also when I was there on my mission, is there a Buc-ee's where you're at right now? Or did you get it on your way there?
I got it on my way when I was moving states.
Okay,
I think there is.
There wasn't a Buc-ee's on the way for us when we went from South Carolina to Virginia. So
yeah, there's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple around.
Yeah, when I was there weren't, at least in the areas where I was at, there where you're at, and then also in Northern Virginia for my mission. There weren't any Buc-ee's.
It's quite far. There's 2 Buc-ee's, but they're.
Yeah, but you got it on your way though.
Oh my gosh, dude, gas is so cheap there. Yeah, it's only 2 hours away. Not too far.
Buc-ee's subsidizes their gas with all the other stuff they've got going on there because they target for freaking moms. That's their target audience at Buc-ee's is moms.
Yeah, I stopped at this one actually. I stopped at the one right south of Florence, South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Babe, do you remember if we went through Florence when you were giving me a ride up to Virginia?
Yeah, it's the only that's the fastest way to get to Virginia, where I am.
I might have gone through Florence before.
Okay, well, he says it's the fastest way, so it probably is the route we took.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's the fastest route to get there. It's a beautiful route.
Yeah, dude, I love the East Coast. It's gorgeous out there, but
No, I hate my life
Why
out
did you
here.
choose to live in Utah?
Yeah, be lucky you're not there in spring when everything's putting out the pollen. It's a disaster.
I've lived in Georgia. You
Oh,
remember
that's
I served
right.
my LDS
That's
mission.
right. You served
Yeah,
your mission in Georgia. I forgot.
but it's 115 here,
Gosh
100%
damn.
humidity.
That's insane,
Bro,
man.
I'm dying,
It wasn't.
dude.
It was hot when I was there, but it was never that hot.
Yeah, it's. I'll have to tell you, like, we can do an unlive podcast, and I can tell you all about how miserable it is here, and like the things that have happened to my body that is so painful. It is miserable out here. It's hot.
Gosh dang. I'm sorry. That's rough. It wasn't that hot when I was out there. Both
It's
times.
it's like some weird heat wave. Everyone's shocked. Let's just say that. Like,
That would.
not
Yeah.
giving away too much. Everyone is like, it's usually not this bad. It's only in the 90s, not this hot.
That's what it was when I was there.
Uh,
90s. That was it.
yeah. It's miserable. When Sarah came out here to visit,
And the thing is,
she was like,
You're
"What the
there.
heck?"
You're there right now at the same time I was there. When I was in Virginia at AIT. I had a 4th of July out there, and so it's
And,
like,
well, I guess you just kind of said where it's at, but
well, no, I'm saying about me. But when I was out there in Virginia, I did that, and of course my mission. 2 freaking 4th of July's there for my mission, and it was 90s. It was never 115.
it's what time is it? 8:30 here right now. We're still sitting at 82 degrees.
Gosh, damn.
It is miserable, and where I'm staying has no AC.
Of course. All right. Let's go. So basically, the state's on fire. But the good news is, though, is those big fires out there by Goshen. No, not
Uh huh.
Goshen. The big fire. It was by Eureka.
Indianola.
It was by
Yeah,
Eureka. That big fire, I
flash
believe,
fire.
is completely contained, and it's mostly out now. And then the one in Beaver is contained, or mostly contained, or it's either completely contained now. We got more fires starting up across the state, as you can see, but
Hmm.
the big ones are
Maybe
out.
I sent. Let's see. Did I send this to you?
I
I
don't
sent
know.
it to my wife yesterday. Is that they're not allowing? Let's see where.
Fireworks?
No, they're not allowing. Okay, here. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
This guy was trying to cut down trees. I sent it over Facebook. He's trying to cut down trees, because a lot of people in Utah still use wood stoves to heat their homes.
Yeah.
But they're not allowing you to cut down the dead trees.
Cut down the dead trees?
Yeah, in Utah.
What part of
Like,
Utah?
you'd
Is,
have to watch the video
or
here.
is it all
See,
over?
it says what part. He's in Beaver Mountain. And
Beaver
Cedar
Mountain?
Mountain says, yeah, Cedar.
Oh, Cedar
Cedar
Mountain?
Mountain. Yeah, they're not letting them cut down the dead trees for firewood.
Why?
Explain that to me. That's something that you would think you would want to do when your state's on fire is
No,
to try to mitigate
that's the whole
all of that
point.
stuff.
That's the whole
Ugh.
point of that is of that's why they do the permits to get the wood so cheap for how much wood you can get is because it's like that way you can take as much as possible and get it the hell out of there rather than having a big fire come through and wipe it out.
Yeah, it's something I plan on doing when I get home.
But
Is
that sign that he's showing is U.S. Forest Service, so that's not state, that's federal.
it's stupid.
Which still
Is
doesn't
what
make
it
sense
is.
because our agreement with the federal government for our lands here in Utah, it's our agreement basically allows us to still regulate a lot of things when it comes to federal land. Like I don't know about. I think there most other states you can't even take firearms in most cases, onto national parks. But like Utah, though, you can. You just can't go
But I'm
inside
sorry
the
to say
buildings.
you
What?
have animals that want to kill you. So
Yeah, I know, right? All right, let's go ahead and hit up that next tab. Another big piece of news here in Utah, kind of nationwide. Scroll all the way to the top, babe.
it's
The
Is it
Charlie,
his trial that I've been just ignoring?
yeah, Charlie Kirk assassination trial. The pre-trial stuff, so basically the judge admitting all the evidence and whatnot into the case. It's all pre-trial. It's the really, really boring stuff. There was a bunch of things that we learned, though. I learned about a 5.56 round that was found on top of one of the buildings that did not have line of sight of it. So it's possible other students had been up there and maybe lost a round out of a bag or a case of ammo or something. Like, they admitted it as evidence, but it's like, what is that 5.56 even worth when it's not even in the area of where he shot at? So, but that image right there, you can see Charlie Kirk's mom and dad right there. That's one of the security guards on the far right. They were at the trial. Erica Kirk was at the trial. Jack Posobiec, a field journalist, he was at the trial. He also runs a podcast. There was a lot of people there, and most of the court was actually filled up with press and family. John's taking a quick restroom break. Or something else. Oh. Yeah, so there's all that for the most part. The court was mostly filled with family and press, and then I think it says in the article that only 14 members of the public were allowed in, just because there wasn't enough room in the court. So tons of press, tons of family and friends of the family. Scroll on down, Ben. Erica Kirk was joined in there by Donald Trump Jr., Jack Posobiec, and Mike Lee have all attended parts of the pre-trial hearings. Scroll on down, babe. Keep scrolling. That's just a security guard outside. Utah County residents realized only 14 members of the public could get it. A whole bunch of people camped out outside of the building. Others told Deseret News had asked. A bunch of them had only come because they had heard about the assassination or they were either there. And then others told Deseret News they were skeptical that Robinson had killed Kirk, and they came because they wanted to see the evidence for themselves. So I guess they at least have an open... they have an open mind to hearing the evidence. They're not like just discounting it. They're actually wanting to listen and see what it says. And then...
Yeah.
Robinson, for a reminder, he's facing 6 felony charges, including aggravated murder, witness tampering, obstruction of justice, and he also faces a Class A misdemeanor, which is a violent offense in the presence of a child, because there were children there. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of surprised it's only one count. Like, was there really only one child that someone brought there? I would imagine probably Utah, you had a few more children there.
Maybe they group it together in Utah. That's one something you have to
maybe
look at.
Maybe they can be grouped together. All right, keep scrolling down, babe. Keep scrolling. I don't remember if I actually posted anything else or highlighted anything else. I listened to Viva Fry, actually. He's a Canadian lawyer that does a lot of commentary on cases as well. And he actually has been quite impressed with Justice Graff. Tony Graff is his name.
Excuse me, sorry.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, he just said he's been very impressed with Justice Tony Graff. I mean, he really likes him. He seems to be doing his absolute best to manage this trial in the fairest and also most public way possible. So he's trying to be as transparent as he can in this case and to make sure everyone sees and knows what's going on.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, scroll on down. We learned a few things. We got the actual timeline of events. So scroll on, there's a timeline there. It's pretty tiny, but he assassinated Charlie on the 10th. And then on the 11th is when he had gone to turn himself in. And so our Attorney General here in Utah and others flew by helicopter down to Washington County Sheriff's Office, where then they confirmed who he was, saw that the evidence matched up with him, and then they officially took him into custody on the 11th. and then the 12th they announced. So this relatively quick. I mean, it was a crazy manhunt trying to find him. But it's interesting. So you can see on the left here some of the timeline of events more detailed. This is before the shooting. He went to the Chick-fil-A in the Sorensen Center. Babe? Oh, okay. There you go. Now you can actually see that part. The top part there.
I don't have my glasses out here.
Oh, yeah. Go back, babe. Just click X on that. Yeah. So he went to the Chick-fil-A in the Sorensen Center and purchased some food and sat and ate the food. Then Robinson left to a wooded area at 11 a.m. where he changed clothes in the wooded area. So he went on campus in one set of clothes and then left in another set. So he was planning to try and find a way to get away with it, it seems like. Scroll on down. Footage released to the public shows an individual Hull believes to be Robinson walking by the Lucy Center. We do have video of an interview with
the super grainy video.
Yeah, Lance Figs. Well, there's that, but they interviewed Lance Twigs, his boyfriend, the boyfriend we've been hearing about so much. That video's been released with a couple edits ordered by the judge, where they pulled out some information. It was information that the defense wanted out, and then when you actually look at it, it's all information that was going to be added into the trial, just in different parts anyways. So either way, we're still getting everything that was in or talked about in that interview, just not them actually commenting on it in that interview.
Yeah.
And that was mostly relating to like the Discord chat and the text message chats that they had. Christy's leaving. She's leaving me alone. No, you're good, Ben. So that's kind of the gist of it. There's been a lot of evidence. This article goes into some people leaving during this more sensitive times, like Erica Kirk, I believe, left a few times when they're showing some more of the graphic evidence. The video footage of Charlie himself being shot, I believe, was actually only viewed by the judge, which, I mean, everyone's seen that video. And so there was video put out of the judge his reaction to the shooting when he was watching it there at his desk. But Lance Twigs does have limited immunity for any actions involved in this shooting. Not total immunity, but limited. It's just limited to anything discussed inside that interview. And there's an image you can see on the screen now of Lance Twigs, the boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend, you said.
Well, ex-boyfriend, I guess now, technically. I imagine they're probably not dating too much right now. But besides that, I mean, as I said, it's pre-trial, so they haven't even sequestered a jury yet. They still haven't even done the jury selection, so we'll see if those get sent out.
That's because it's a danger, because everyone in Utah hates them.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? Maybe you'll get back in time to be on the jury, John.
No.
You'll get back only to get a letter in the mail requesting your appearance for a jury.
And I won't be able to because I am biased.
Oh, I know. So there's an image right there. Also, the note that they talked about in the evidence that he had left for his boyfriend, that Tyler left for his boyfriend under the pillow, that was shown in court. It wasn't supposed to be, and so they got reprimanded for that.
Whoa, back out of the camera. Hey, real quick. There you go. Right, we can't. Hey, blur that out if you can. We're not allowed to be seen on our podcast.
I don't think we can. I think it's kind of too late, but I don't think anyone's going to take it for anything. All right.
Those are available everywhere.
And maybe keep your mouse over the hide camera button for a while.
Here, please. Here, you keep going. I'm going to move to it. Right.
Yeah, you're good. So let's go ahead and get to the other 3 tabs I have. So pull that up, just a real quick assessment for everyone. So here's an overview of the campus, the area where Christy's circling with her mouse right now. That, no, just go put it right over where Charlie was sitting. He was right there, yep. That was where Charlie Kirk was at when he was holding the event. And then on top of the Lucy building, Chrissy, if you'll show them right there, somewhere on that rooftop is where he had been, where Tyler Robinson was when he shot him. Hit that next tab. Here's a view down below. Yeah, down right below us is where Kirk was. And I showed you before, babe. Do you still know right where the building was?
We think it's.
If you look right there at the very top, babe, the rounded building right there. Hit that little building has a rounded top. Go to the next tab. So you can see that rounded top in the back, and then it's the left here in the center of the video, the center of the image. That's where he was on top of one of those terraces for that building. And so he effectively ended up actually shooting through some trees. So there really was not much visibility for anyone who may have been watching his security when they were down there next to Charlie. They did not have a clean line of sight, so they may not have even seen anything at all before or after that shot was fired. And this image here, if anyone ever sees hasn't seen the campus at least, this shows exactly what the campus is like. It's just on the side of a hill going up.
Yeah, it's a horrible campus. Yeah.
I mentioned it to someone before when I was on a live chat with them that this campus is almost like a sniper's paradise because it's just, you got angled buildings all over the place. The sound can just reverberate throughout the whole campus, making it hard to know where something came from.
Because over here's Lower Stadium.
Yeah, that's down at the soccer stadium down below.
A little bit taller, but then it just keeps getting taller.
Yeah, it just keeps going up the hill. This campus is just not a very easily secured campus, basically. And so if it was going to happen at any campus, this was pretty much the campus it was going to happen at. So there's that. But apparently that area down there, if you look down where Charlie Kirk was at, apparently a bunch of that area is now concreted. So this is an old photo of it with grass. Apparently it's covered in concrete now.
Yeah, they concreted that.
It's a nice campus.
Less than a day.
Yep, it's
less than a day after.
Yeah, they technically did violate protocol. That was not supposed to be concreted that quickly after the incident. They were supposed to wait longer, but it sounds like though any evidence that they needed had already been collected, so not too much of an issue there.
Yeah, and this campus is a bunch of buildings connected by tunnels that are kind of like outside, just a hallway.
Yeah. Have you heard much about the Box Elder County data center out here in Utah?
A little bit, and I hope it doesn't get through.
Yeah, so just a little bit. Yeah, so because that whole thing, the whole scandal. Let's go ahead and get to the next tab. So the whole scandal with that happened, pretty much right after you and Logan both disappeared from us. Right after you were both gone, the whole Box Elder County thing just exploded with this data center. The data center is supposed to be 40,000 acres originally, a campus, a massive freaking campus of just multiple data center buildings all throughout. They've been talking about shrinking it down now as a compromise and whatnot, but either way though, it's blown up. Kevin O'Leary had claimed that frickin' the opposition to it was funded by China. Which
probably is.
Well, here's the kicker: is it was liberals here in Utah that he acclaimed. He named the 2 places by name, which he actually has come out and retracted because he got a letter from a lawyer. So clearly he didn't have any evidence of it. They were liberal-leaning organizations here that he claimed were funded by China. They might get money from China, but they probably don't know about it. And it's like, but this is the funny thing is the data center here is probably the only thing that has actually united both the left and the right in Utah in a long time. No one seems to want this. And like we just barely had our primary elections, John, a little bit ago. And sadly, I mean, what's his name? What's the name of the guy I voted for again?
Phil Lyman.
Phil Lyman. Sadly, Phil Lyman lost. But
we don't have much hope for Celeste Malloy because she kind of turns her back on Utah. She just
we'll see. It's neither here or there right now. But every single politician in our state legislature who was part of the Box Elder County Data Center and MIDA, which is the government organization pushing it, every single one of them lost their primaries. So it's like the Senate president in the state of Utah. He's been in the Senate 16 years, been in elected office for 20 years, and he got kicked out. He's never had to face a primary before. This was his first primary, and he got kicked out, and it wasn't even small. Babe, don't worry about it. It wasn't even small. Like, he got lambasted. The new person just laid waste to his campaign.
But it was Stuart Adams. Make sure you say the right name.
That was Stuart Adams,
yes. Yeah. He's the leader.
He owns a bunch of property right there close to where the data center was going to be at.
No, he doesn't. It is Sandal does and Schultz.
Oh, Schultz, that was it. Schultz owns all that property, not Stuart Adams.
Stuart Adams is on the board.
Yeah, Stuart Adams was the head of the board and head of the Senate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of Utah Senate.
Either way,
country.
Anyone who was up for election this round in our state legislature who was part of it, pretty much, if they were part of MIDA and part of the Box Elder County Data Center, they got kicked out of office. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Utah Senator and Fox News both apologized for linking data center foes to China. So, a bunch of people are issuing retractions in their defense of the data center, pretty much. Hit that next tab, babe. Let's get on out of here.
Yeah, but we've also discussed we just can't let them even build the data center because they'll just keep expanding it.
And that's the thing about MIDA. If you don't know what MIDA is, John, it's the Military Infrastructure
Installation
Military Installation Development Authority. And it was originally built or made for the legislature to fast-track various projects for our National Guard, for the most part.
And all of the armories are underneath them.
Yes. All the armories are underneath them. Great idea. The problem, though, is it's still called that. And a few years later, they amended it to where it's no longer doing military projects. No, it's doing anything and everything.
They supposedly are. It's associated with veterans and such, but it's kind of stretching it.
They're not limited to military projects anymore, basically. And every time they start a project, the next year the project expands and they take over more land. And then the year after that, they take over more land. And the year after that, they take over more land. Just keep expanding it. And then they get all the sales tax revenue now from any of the stuff going on in there. They get all the sales tax revenue.
And we are pulling up their website.
What is this article?
Considered a city, a town, as an individual, or the whole everything of theirs.
Yeah, so let's get to this next article that you've got here. So Utah joins multi-state settlement with egg producers over alleged price fixing. So the Department of Justice...
I was going to say eggs out here are cheap.
Yeah. So a little while ago, Trump had said something about egg prices, and then the DOJ went and did an antitrust lawsuit. And apparently they had enough evidence of price fixing that these egg companies decided to settle. And so multiple states have gotten involved in this, and they're settling and prices came down. This is a little while ago, prices started coming down, basically right after the DOJ announced their investigation. The prices started coming down.
Yeah.
So when prices of eggs were skyrocketing back then, during COVID and a little while afterwards, Looks like it was pretty much all manufactured. They were raising the prices unnecessarily when they really didn't have to.
Yeah, but they're only compensating us with 125,000 cartons of eggs.
Well, I mean, if it's 1 dozen or 2 dozen the 2 dozen or 1 dozen cartons, I guess they're probably going to go to food pantries most likely.
Still,
Get distributed out to people who need food for the most part. But yeah, it's
that doesn't compensate for all the trouble.
one of the
I
few
need
times.
food, I'm hungry.
What?
I said, I need food. I'm hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist. I grabbed that one as the last one because, not a last one, but an article about it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and hit that next tab. We got.
While you're doing that, I've been watching that freaking Lego scandal.
Oh yeah, I talked a little bit about that, but I've been kind of waiting to hear more about it. Who was it? Oh, actually, the next tab's gonna have a podcaster who's actually interviewed Reckless Ben here in Utah, an LDS podcaster. Apparently, they're working on him. They're trying to convert Reckless Ben.
Did you see this?
No, what is it? I can't quite see
Outdoor
it.
Boys, his son, Tommy, is doing the Outdoor Boys channel.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
So his son's taking over the Outdoor Boys channel for him.
It's his own path.
Oh, he's starting his own channel, doing the same thing now? Or
Yeah,
what?
it's his own channel, but the same exact thing, and his dad just makes sure he's okay.
Dude, that's cool. That's really cool. I'll have to subscribe to that. You send that to me.
I'm gonna subscribe to it because it's just cool.
Yeah. So a while back, you probably remember back quite a few years ago when Biden was in office, he had expanded the Bears Ear Monument and the Escalante Stairway Monument.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals has actually said, or is taking up the case of it not being done properly. And so there is a chance that could be reduced back down to size, and that land goes back under the jurisdiction of Utah. So, yeah, Grand Staircase Escalante is it. I have to say Escalante because, Logan will probably kill me if I say Escalante.
It doesn't matter. He's not here.
That's true. That's his fault. He can join whenever he wants, though, but that's his fault.
He's
All
busy.
right. What was that?
I said he's busy. School's rough out here.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Oh, yeah, this
Takes up
week
a lot of our time.
he actually started school this week. Gosh, poor guy. He's probably not going to do much talking at all for a while. Got to save all the energy he has. So there's a possibility we might see the Grand Staircase Escalante and the Bears Ears Monument get reduced back to what it was before. Because the way it is now, it should just be made into a national park if it's going to be that big.
Yeah.
All right. Last tab I've got right now, and we can just chat. Hit that up. So,
yeah, I've heard about this guy.
Yeah, so we talked about him before. He's the missionary. He's the missionary that was it Fiji or Tahiti?
Yeah, that they broke in and pushed him over the
they
edge.
broke in and pushed him over the edge. Go ahead and go onto the video, babe. Wave over the video and rewind it to where I had it. You'll see the area where he was pushed out. Right there. Go back. There. So, that top floor there, that crossing, that's the area where he was pushed out. 3 floors, and you see that awning at the very bottom, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Wave over it. No, down.
Down.
This
At the very
right
bottom
there?
of the image, to the left,
I see it.
this.
Right there.
That's metal, and apparently that's what broke his fall.
To me, it looks
Dang,
like
ow.
cement. That's why I'm like, I
It's
don't see
either
an
that
awning.
or it's on the other side. It's one of those that's metal that broke his fall and he left a dent in it, but he didn't break a single bone in his body in that 30-foot fall. So he heard
Dang.
the breaking of glass, so he thought, oh, someone might need help or whatnot. Goes to the front door and opens
Good.
it. He opens the front door, and there's the guy who. So he wasn't even answering the door. It wasn't like he knocked on his door. The guy's right
Yeah.
there, and then he pushes him. He hits his head and kind of blacks out, and he doesn't remember the fall. He just woke up on the ground 30 feet down. Had a little bit of blood on the road because he was bleeding from the fall. Obviously, if the bones aren't broken, he's going to be bleeding something at least. His mission companion never woke up during all this, and the window that he
He
heard
must be
being,
asleep.
yeah, he was asleep.
Must be a deep sleeper.
So the window that was broken was their mission car. The guy had two rocks. One was inside that he was hit over the head with. That's how he got knocked out. Hit over the head with a knock. He said it was about a rock about this big, pretty big, fitting into his hand.
I was gonna say I can't see you.
I know
on
you
camera,
can't see.
so-
Everyone else can see. But it was like a big, fitting pretty big in his hand. Hit him over the head with it. Then he goes tumbling down 30 feet. Doesn't break a bone. And then he goes. I guess he must have left because he didn't think there was anyone else in there or something. But he doesn't. He goes into the apartment and then leaves, and doesn't touch his companion. So I'm guessing he didn't. He thought his companion might be gone or something. Doesn't know the mission rules that they have to stay together. And the window that was broken was their car window, and then there was another rock in the car that his mission companion didn't find till later, and the rocks were wrapped up in paper, and then the word Mormon was written on the paper. Pretty bad handwriting, but it was written on the paper. So a few things were confirmed. The actual timeline of events of what happened was confirmed. It was confirmed. It's been confirmed now that it was a targeted attack against the missionaries. And then this elder, he's no longer an elder now. He's home permanently. But he had mentioned. So the injury that caused him to go home actually was his concussion. His concussion was so severe that they sent him home for it. That was why.
Dang.
I mean, 30 feet, I imagine you're going to have a concussion. But the place he got therapy for his concussion, though, they said if he gets another concussion, it'll be like his first concussion because his recovery has been that good. So, so
Sorry, I gotta answer these text messages.
now you're good. So he's quite blessed in all of that. And so what happened is he hits the ground, other people hear it, they come out and find him. He's brand new in the mission field. Like brand spanking new. Can't speak French very well because he has to learn two languages, the French and then the Tahitian or whatever, however it's said. And so he has to learn two languages, doesn't speak French very well, and all he says is that he was pushed over the edge and to go get his friend in the apartment. And so they go up to the apartment and wake up his companion, and they start asking his companion, like, why did you push him out of the window? So they thought he was trying to say that his mission companion pushed him over, when it wasn't his mission companion. It was the guy who frickin' hit him over the head with the rock. But that happens, though, when you barely speak the language and you're trying to communicate while having a severe concussion.
Yeah.
But his mission companion saw the people there, called the authorities immediately, and so they got there pretty quickly. And the mission companion was up there looking down. He had just gotten on the phone with the mission president. He hadn't even gotten down there to see his mission companion, and he was like, he fell. I don't know how, and I don't know if he's alive." Is what he told his mission president. So His mission present was freaking out probably for a little while after that until they found out he was okay, or at least generally okay besides the concussion. So check out Latter Daily Saints. You can see their name there in the bottom left. Fantastic podcast. I've been enjoying their content. They interviewed Reckless Ben on their podcast, so you can go see Reckless Ben if you want to go check out the bricks and minifigs scandal here in Utah. Which is funny because the whole thing initially started in Oregon, and then came here to Utah. And it's funny, the Salem City Police Department here, John, they had to put out a notice about that because they were getting calls about why'd you guys arrest Reckless Ben, blah blah blah, because they were getting Salem, Oregon confused with Salem, Utah, because Bricks and Minifigs has that Oregon location, but then they're based in Utah, and so people were getting Salem, Utah mixed up with Salem, Oregon, and then American Fork, Utah mixed up with Salem, Utah. So if you're gonna do that, make sure you get the right information, which police departments it's all part of. So that's a quick rundown of what's been going on here, John. It's been a pretty busy month in general. There's been a lot of stuff. Mostly the fires have been going on. We got ash during that fire from Eureka, where you're having ash fall down here.
So, yeah, Sarah was telling me all about that, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, it was bad.
Sorry. My earbuds.
Logan's wife, though, she was actually pretty good where she was at because the fire was taking it super high. It was just going straight over her and then to us. So we were getting all the smoke and all the ash. She was getting nothing there. So that was nice for them, at least, out there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the show today. Not a lot.
Connected.
We started, I was going to say we were going to start like 2 hours early, but we ended up starting even earlier than that. But to be fair, though, it's like it was probably the best time because it's later where you're at.
Yeah, it's not too late. I got to be up till like freaking God knows when.
Yeah. That's all right.
And then I'm going to...
It's finally kind of calming down around here. We'll see what happens this next week, though.
Logan just messaged me.
Oh, really? Is he wanting to hop in?
What? How come? This was weird. I gotta... Who's messaging me? But it will not show up on my phone, but only shows up on my computer.
What the heck? That's weird.
And now it looks like it. It's not spam. It's because it said it was, It's now working. It reported it as spam.
That's funny. Logan isn't spam. He's people.
No, this is somebody here.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's number that I'm supposed to have, and...
Yikes.
He's sending me funny memes, and that's hilarious. I'll have to share some with you. I'll have to share some. You would get it. You would think it's funny.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
He said, let's see. Yeah, Logan probably will be able to join after I have to leave and go take care of business, take care of work, be responsible.
Yeah. Christy's telling me we're having some issues with our frame rate for some reason.
Yeah, it's probably because the internet sucks, dude.
Well, that shouldn't affect my frame rate. It should just be affecting how choppy you are coming in and out on the audio.
Came in from outside, they could have turned it on.
Oh, how is it now? Is it stabilized again?
It's doing better now.
Okay. So the kids just came in from outside. They probably just turned on the Xbox and surprised our internet with more data.
That
Oh,
should
yeah,
not be happy with the Xbox
I've upped my.
CEO right now, or their person
It
they
shouldn't
had for
be.
hiring.
I mean, don't you guys have the fiber?
yeah, we have the fiber, and I have the
Yeah, you should. You should have
one
no
gig.
lag in that whatsoever.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah, you
just.
shouldn't have single.
I think it was. That's the thing is we've been getting. Sometimes it's been on the OBS side, so I just shut OBS off, turn it back on, and it's fine. But sometimes it's from the internet. But I think a lot of it is like when devices are getting turned on or whatnot. The initial startup just like activates it and it connects to the system. But normally it hasn't been an issue. But then all of a sudden it's been an issue. Ever since you guys left, it's been an issue we've been having for some dumb reason. Maybe the computer
But you
wants you
don't
here.
have. Yeah, you don't have my good luck.
Yeah, I don't have my 2 good luck charms here.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have kept our in-studio guest hosts in here, babe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you liked them last time.
Yeah, it was fun having Darth, John, and Gay Logan in here. Two of my daughter's stuffies were our guests in here.
Oh, really?
A Darth Vader bear that we called Darth John,
That's your son's.
and then the rainbow bear, which we just called Gay Logan.
I won a rubber ducky, a patriotical rubber ducky.
With 250 on it for the birthday.
Just so you
Actually,
know,
here.
John,
me
Logan
one
was
second.
not supposed to be
Oh,
a
wait.
rainbow bear.
You've got this ducky? I think he's got a
I
rubber
do have
ducky.
this.
Yeah, but it was not supposed to be a rainbow bear, but our
Yeah.
daughter would not allow it to be anything else but that.
I know.
Sorry, Logan.
Oh, stupid Messenger. Messenger just sent me a notification that you had sent me a message that, hey, John is calling. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. Once again, they don't pay me to advertise this, but Rippin' Rowley's hot sauce is fan-freaking-tastic.
Why don't you get it closer to the camera so people can have a look at it?
Nah, don't worry about it. You can look it up. Rippin', Rippin.
But you said it's also the ones that's crying.
Yes, well, they have 2 of the fire roasted tomato and garlic. They got 2 versions, the hot one and the regular one. The regular one just is fire roasted tomato and garlic. The hot one is Rippin' fire roasted tomato and garlic. It is fantastic. I love it.
No.
What's up?
Just my group chat that I'm in charge of.
Oh, more memes. Memes or jokes.
No, it's an actual. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You would get. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I sent here. I'll send this to you. You'll get a kick out of these. You will get it, but you won't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I just sent them over Facebook. And the one I just did today.
It's an inside joke. I'm guessing I know, I can tell what happened on that first one.
Which one?
The first one? The Rice Krispies?
Yes.
The smuggling
Yes.
of Rice Krispies?
Yeah. And the other one is every single day, bro. Every single.
The second one, F my count, again, I dare you.
Every day. Every day I get harassed. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Are you sure?
8th platoon ready for pass. Like, I don't get it because it's an inside joke, but I do get it. I know what you mean. That's hilarious.
You've been through that experience, though.
I have been, and I know exactly what you mean. That's hilarious. That's freaking hilarious. Well, we don't have anything else for tonight. You got anything you want to talk about,
Yes,
John?
look.
Oh my gosh.
My patriarchal rubber ducky.
That's absolutely adorable.
Dude, it's flipping
It's missing
awesome,
the
bro.
Donald
It's
Trump
my
hair.
good luck.
What, babe?
It's missing the Donald Trump hair.
Oh, Christy says it's missing the Donald Trump hair. That would make it epic if it had that.
Good.
That would make it freaking awesome.
Well, I will say, I think for next time I'll try to get up, get something to talk about. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I've been going through for, let's say, a couple of months.
Yeah, but right now, best not to talk about it.
Yeah. Oh. So tired. It's so hot here.
Yeah.
Went to a museum today, which was pretty cool. Had a chance, had some time off, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. Dude, there's so much history in that area. It's like you can't go and find a bush to pee on in the woods without having at least like 5 people that died in that spot because everywhere is a freaking battlefield out there. It's
Yeah, the East Coast is pretty cool.
there's so
But would
much.
I ever live out here? No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
When Sarah came out to visit, she was like, please, can we never move here? And I was like, agreed. You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, no.
Like, absolutely not.
It's beautiful, but I like the mountains out here. But it's been
I
pretty.
like the not so miserable heat.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, you are there during a unique heat wave because it never got that hot when I've been out there.
Rubber ducky calls BS. He says, I know you're lying. That's what he says.
Okay. He knows I'm lying, huh?
Yeah, that's another inside joke that you don't get. But I think it's funny. I'll have to explain it later. But
Yeah.
I'll have to come up with some other things to. Let's see. I don't think I have anything. Some cool pictures, but yeah, nothing else to really talk about. Been busy, tired. Should be home in a month or so, month or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
Living the dream.
Yeah. Can't wait for you and Logan to both be back. Logan won't be back till sooner. We have the
You mean
week
later?
after you get back.
His is long, brother.
Well, the
He's
weekend.
gonna be gone.
The
He's gonna be gone much longer.
Well, yeah, the second weekend after you get back, we have the guys' night camp out planned. So
Yeah, we'll see. Cause I got baby girls due.
that's true. That's true.
So if I'm able to come, I'll have to bring all my kids. Cause there's no way in hell I'm leaving my wife with the kids.
Oh yeah, no. But that's the thing is, we did that the last time where we had everyone bring all their kids, and that actually worked out real well. That was really fun. But
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, Sarah had mentioned though that you wanted to take the boys camping pretty much immediately after you got back. I'm like, well, we'll plan the guys' night camp out then.
Yeah, it'll be a little weird for me to adjust as long as I don't get told to be anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I can come.
That's the only thing is whether or not you need to go anywhere for work.
I should be. I'm sure. I don't think. Work should be okay because they're. Yeah, I should be okay.
Yep. Well,
I get a month off. I get a month of vacation when I get off.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yeah, they give you when I get back. They give you a month off, and then kind of readjust to everything from being away from home life and everything. And so
Yeah.
they give you a chance to kind of get your life back in order because I've been away for so long doing work. Is that they want me back home to kind of get my affairs in order and get all of that going.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, but so there shouldn't be a conflict with that. But hopefully we'll have you there for the guys' night. Hopefully the new baby comes sooner rather than later. But I don't. What's the due date again?
I mean, August 6th. I'm not going to be home for that, so I'm hoping the baby hangs on a little bit.
Maybe it'll work out perfectly. You'll get home. That first weekend, you'll be able to go visit family and have the baby. And then the next week, you can do the camping trip.
No, I mean, that would be awesome. But we'll see. I mean,
Who knows, right? We can only hope. Maybe we should just start doing some prayers and fasting for that.
I would. Dude, I've gotten so fat.
What do you mean you gotten so fat? I saw the images. You lost weight.
I did, and now I've gained it all back.
Oh, you
I've
really?
gained 15 pounds.
Holy crap. Muscle or all fatty?
Yeah, fat.
Damn. Working on that dad figure again, huh?
No, I just need to work out more.
Yeah.
But it's been so hot that I'm
It's
unmotivated to do
miserable.
so.
Yeah, it's miserable. That's the one nice thing is, that was when I got the most workouts in, is when I had buddies there to help and push me.
Yeah, to like motivate you and do it. But
Mhm.
it's so hot, you don't want to do anything.
I don't blame you guys at all. It sounds miserable. Well, that's pretty much it for the night. Any last
Yeah.
final words?
No, I'll try to come up with some topics between school and
Yeah.
everything to throw in some good stuff.
Yeah. Then besides that, the only issue I had was it was a little rushed because we started sooner than I thought we were going to start. But even then, that's fine. I'll just make sure I get prep done sooner.
Well, no, next time we could probably
You're
do
too
it
busy
later.
playing
I have,
Minecraft.
Oh yeah, no yeah. We also started early because of other reasons too. So
yeah, I was gonna say I would have been able to start later, but I had prior commitments that I have to be to. So
absolutely. Well, if that's it, then everyone, you guys have a good night. It's not really
we'll
night
have a
here,
guest
but it
when we get
is.
home. He's a permanent part of the podcast now.
He'll be a permanent part, huh?
Yeah, he's a good luck
Should
charm.
we? Should we name him Donald Duck?
Donald Duck, might as well, brother. Well, I
Oh,
better get going. It was super fun to be back. Maybe we can do something Sunday night and do like just a recording one.
yeah, we can probably do a recorded
So
one. Maybe make it a little bit more church focused too. There hasn't been a lot of massive church news going on, so I've been kind of sad that I haven't been able to bring that stuff up.
oh my
So,
goodness gracious. Sorry, pardon me. It's late here.
yeah.
It's actually not. It's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but when it's that hot and you guys are that tired, you just want to go to bed sooner. All right. Well, you have a good night, John.
Always.
You go ahead and get out of here. And all you
All
guys
right,
out
let's see if
there,
I
the
can.
few people who have still watched this long, if you're still watching, I'm impressed because I would have left a while ago, let's be honest. You guys
Me
all
too.
have a good night. Adios.
We'll do better. We'll do better on the next episode.